Hello to all my guys, girls, gays, days, and everybody in between. Welcome to the ShElite Showcase. I am your host with the most of the shaman of ShElite, the hardest woman in podcasting, Miss Katie Kinsey Bay. As you can see, I am alone. Somebody else's car was in the shop. Wasn't going to come out in time. It's all good. As you can also hear and maybe see, I am a little under the weather. I'm a little sick. I did just come back from Vegas when I come back Tuesday. WrestleMania, NXT, SmackDown, Raw. My friends call me rich. I'm not rich. I'm just bad with money. But if you're here live, thank you so much. Twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase. You can watch there live. You can follow and you can sub and all those things. A little bit of monies. You can go there. ShEliteShowcase.com. No monies. Free to subscribe. You can you can comment, you can do all the things. And keep an eye on the YouTube because I have a vlog coming out in the next few days-ish. I haven't even started editing it yet, but I'm going to just put it in the ether. That'll be done soon because I'm going to try to edit things a little differently this time. I say try. I'm going to try. And I'm also going to try to not sniffle as much in this podcast. Shall we begin the actual show? Now that you're all here and hearing me talk about how I'm sick and blah, blah, blah. Let's start with news rumors, which is the majority of the show anyways. Guys, I met Rhea Ripley. And she was a sweetheart. She was so nice. She was so kind. I do wish I had more time. But I also understand that they were boom, 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 boom. And yes, for those wondering, I did cry after meeting Rhea because I'm me. And I mean, her and little Adam Cole Bebe are back here for a reason. They are my peoples. I love them 2 pieces. And now I have met both of them. So that's fun. But yeah, that was super great. She was awesome. Also met Carmen Petrovich and Lexis King. That was at Superstar Row. Didn't do a ton at WWE World this time. But, I mean, we had a bunch of other stuff we were doing that day. We, as in me, TC, and Reek, because they were, my buddies the entire weekend. So, thank you guys for keeping me along for the ride, for the journey. Appreciate it. Which was fun. So, that happened Friday. Thursday was Wale Mania, the last Wale Mania ever, potentially. And that was fun. Got to see Queen PR. Love, whom I love to absolute fucking pieces. She even said it to me today. We wish we got a picture together, but it was kind of just it was after the entire show. We were all waiting outside, and it was a long night, but it was so great. Talked to Big Swole, Cedric, X-Pac was there. I did not go up and introduce myself to X-Pac because I was a little nervous. But he's me, I understand. He was just vibing on stage at one point. I was like, I get it. Me. Yeah, so that was got to meet Faye in person, gave her the biggest hug. She's an absolute sweetheart as well. So that was all Thursday. And then Friday was WWE World, met Rhea. Now let's get into actual news and rumors that I wrote down, because that was just my experience. And I talk about my experience in my vlog. That'll come out eventually. I don't know when. I have little to no time to try and do it. I'm going to try and get up as fast as I can. Carmelo Hayes wins the Andre. Did not expect Carmelo to win. Am I mad? No. Will they do anything with him? No, because God forbid. But it is interesting. Jey Uso won the Andre a few years ago. He just, spoiler, won at Mania. It's also not a spoiler. Mania was almost a week ago. So, you guys already know what happened. But, for those who might not have been aware, NXT Stand Deliver happened. That happened Saturday morning. I also went to that because I have a problem and I like NXT. So, and new, NXT Women's North American Champion, Solo SiKatie. As she should. Her and Zarya had a nice moment at the top of the ladder. I was like, are their girlfriends going to kiss? Maybe. Are they going to fight? Maybe. Fan is those. Do both. See what happens. Honestly, good for Sol. Like I said, she should have been the first one. I'm also not mad with how the ladder match went. Everyone kicked ass. It was a fantastic match, as they always are, especially with the ladies, the NXT girlies, killing it, as always. We also got new NXT Tag Team Champions, which this one caught me by surprise. For fucking sure. Hank and Tang defeated Fraxium. I was flabbergasted. Dare I say, I can't think of another word. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. But, like, I mean, I guess good for them, based off of the story they were building, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Fraxium should just go to the main roster at this point. That's what I think. Now let's get to actual Mania. Now, again, there was a lot that happened. So I'm going to do my best. Okay? Everyone? All right. And new World Heavyweight Champion, Jey Uso. Yeah. I mean, come on. He made Gunther tap. People who are mad at Gunther tapping, relax. It's fine. Multiple people have said it. He's a natural born tapper. He gets put in a submission, he's going to tap. It's Goon. It's big Goon. He's going to tap. You put him in a submission. Especially his submission. You know? And good for Jay. And then Jimmy came out, and I teared up because, like, that's so sweet. And the twins. And it was just such a good moment. The crowd was very much behind Jay. Shocker. Everyone wanted Jay to win. And new WWE World Tag Team Champions, the New Day, if you will. I'm still standing by my statement. I don't think this match should have been on the Mania card. I think after we learned on SmackDown last week that it was going to be a triple threat TLC tag team match, that definitely could have been on the card. That definitely could have been something you've done on Mania. But no, it's fine. It's cool. I mean, New Day did get their record-breaking title reign. It's like 12 times now, I believe. Which is actually insane. But we didn't get Big E. They cheated to win. The match was fine. You know? I still think it should have been the SmackDown tag team titles. That's just me, though. That's just me. Oh yeah, I'm also just going, like, not necessarily in order. I'm just doing it how I remember things happening. Because I have the mid-cards next. And new U.S. champion, Jacob Fatu, Simone Werewolf. You know, come on. It's fucking Jacob Fatu. He's crazy incredible to watch live. And the mask. Also, big shout out to Jason Baker for doing Jacob's mask, Rhea's the Batman Who Laughs crown. He did Cody's mask. He did so much. He's also the one who, like, worked with Bray and everything about the Fiend stuff. His work is incredible. Highly recommend everyone go check him out. His main headquarters, I think, is in Pittsburgh. I'd love to talk to him. That'd be great. One of these days. But yes, Jacob Fatu. I love you, Jacob. Our new U.S. champion. And new Intercontinental champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, who maybe, quite literally, got the pop of the night, both nights. I was flabbergasted. Granted, I had a feeling it was going to be Dom walking out, and he's earned it. He's busted his ass. I will give Dirty Dom that. And he just, like, naturally got over at the post show, which they had outside the arena. What up, J-Lan? the man, the myth, the legend behind all music, behind ShElite and all of our friend shows. What up? Thank you for joining me. Post-show crowd was not letting Dom speak. They were giving him so much love. And y'all know, like, the overseas chants that we got, that we kind of stole, shocker. It's like the Roman Reigns. It was dirty Dom, dirty Dom, like, loud. I got a few videos of it. Again, when the vlog eventually comes out, you guys will hear it and see it. I promise. Okay, so let's get to Randy Orton's mystery opponent. I, for one, was very much like, fuck yeah, let's go Rusev Day. I had to wait 24 hours to get Rusev Day. Hey, what up, Just? I got Justin Squared in the building. What up? He said, hey, what's good? Actually, I'm gonna need to talk to both of you about doing a potential second video about playlists at some point in the future, if y'all are down, since I have you both in the room. So I expected Rusev, as did maybe quite a few other people. Somebody said the man's name because Joe Hendry appeared, and I have been adamant I don't understand Joe Hendry. I personally don't get it. I don't. Just sit down. Say less. Perfect. I don't get Joe Hendry. I personally think he looks like a serial killer. It's something in the face and the way he smiles. I don't know. And blonde. I don't know. I really don't understand. But he showed up. Him and Randy had a match. It was fun. He did his little turn pose thing. Ate an RKO out of nowhere, which was great. And then Randy did the turn thing, but then did the Randy pose, and it was funny as hell. And I love Randy for that. I love Randy. We stan Randy, honestly. Let's get to the women's tag team titles and the clusterfuck that has become. So, a day before, 2 days before, something like that, Bayley gets hurt backstage. And Lyra needs a new tag team partner. This is the most fun Randy had in the Mania. Honestly, probably. He was smiling. He was having a great time. Short little paycheck. Go ahead. I love Randall. Hey, he's about to be in some fun stuff coming up with Cena soon, too. But yeah, Bayley gets hurt backstage. Lyra needs a tag team partner for WrestleMania. Oh, no. I wonder who it can be. Cue PTSD for anyone in Allegiant Stadium in summer of 2021 when Becky Lynch's music hits. I, for one, knew it was going to be Becky, and I still got the fear of God in me because I remember when Becky showed up last time and squashed Bianca in 26 seconds. I was in the building for that, and it was terrible. We all were so excited to see Becky, and then that happened, and we were like, what the fuck? I agree. Bayley should have been there. Bayley has been disrespected the majority of her career, and especially right up until Mania. You take her off the card. It could have literally been her versus Lyra for the women's IC title instead of the tag titles. But no, you wanted to have Becky come back and at Mania and blah, 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 blah. So again, let me explain what happens with these titles. Becky and Lyra win at Mania, right? Everyone's all like, oh my god, yay, so fun. I was immediately mad because you have Lyra being a double champion and you don't even have her defending her singles title at Mania. So I was mad. Hi, Matt. So I was upset. Upsetty spaghetti, if you will. Cut to Monday Night Raw. We have a rematch for the tag titles. Liv and Raquel win their tag titles back, almost as if they shouldn't have fucking lost them in the first place, but now they are 4-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Raquel is a technically 7-time Women's Tag Team Champion. My girl have been the true workhorse for the rest of it. Bailey has been a fucking workhorse and deserved to be on that fucking card. So did a lot of people. So yeah, Liv and Raquel win them back on Monday, and then Becky turns on Lyra. You could have had that happen at Mania. Like, you could have had Becky and Lyra lose, and then Becky be pissed and beat up Lyra or whatever. Or figure it out and do something else and have Becky get involved and be heel another way and let Bayley still have her match, or at least be part of her match. Stupid, annoying, mad, whatever. Let's talk about something that made me happy. Hashtag figure it out. Anybody remember that show? I remember that show. It was a great show on, like, whatever the Nickelodeon channel was. I had, like, Guts and Double Dare, and I think it was that channel. I don't remember. I have, like, vague memories of the show. But let's talk about something that made me happy. I don't know how well that picked up, but, like, John Cena, 17-time undisputed champion. I cried. I was already on edge. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I had 2 drinks that night. Sue me. I was scared. I was clutching onto my chain like it was a cross. And, like, I am not a religious person, but I was like, Lord, please don't let Cena lose. I need my mans to win in 17. Granted, Travis Scott came out, and, like, that was a thing that nobody wanted. And now Dwayne's just being all bitter and blah, blah, blah. Oh, God, sorry. Yeah, so now Dwayne's just being all meh. And because, like, guys, we only wanted Dwayne. Like, if you were going to do this, we wanted Dwayne, not Travis. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But yes, John Cena, 17-time champion. He has 26 dates left. Not matches, appearances. And he made that abundantly clear on Monday. And I got very sad in an instant in T-Mobile Arena. I said, what the fuck do you mean only 26? That's not enough, John. But that's okay. That's okay. As I, like, tear up thinking about John Cena retiring again. Jesus Christ. Nobody wanted Travis. I'll tell him that in an hour. You know that's not what I meant. You know that's not what I mean. Stop simping. He doesn't love you. He broke up with everyone else, not me. SummerSlam 2025, Cena vs. Dom, title for title. No! No! Get out of here. But we do know who Cena's next and or first opponent is going to be after he slithered into the ring. Hits a beautiful RKO. We are now getting, I believe for the first time ever, a heel Cena versus a babyface Randall. I'm so excited. I mean, obviously Backlash is in a few weeks. And it's in St. Louis. And Randy's on the poster. And things are just like, you know, things are happening. Things are making sense. I'm not saying put the title on Randy immediately. I wouldn't be imposed. Have him catch up to Cena as fast as he can. I think Randy's on 14. He could do it. I believe in Randy. That's who I believe in. I don't believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Randy Orton and John Cena. I also believe in Rusev Day. Remember how I said at Mania I wanted Rusev and I had to wait 24 hours? Well, this is what I meant. We were going to get like a tag title match, kind of, between Alpha Academy and New Day. And then Rusev music hits. And we all were like, oh my God, it's Rusev Day. You know, everyone was very excited. I was very excited. At this point, I already had like no voice. So I was fucking shot. It hurt. My entire body hurts. Right now, oh, sorry. Yawn out of nowhere. But Rusev's back. We get Alistair tomorrow, as this comes out today, on Smacketh Down. Very excited. We get JD McDonough, Funko Head looking ass, back on Monday Night Raw to help Dirty Dom defeat Penta to retain his title. Finn Balor looked a little confused. Like, that's interesting. I didn't know JD was coming back. Nobody told me, the quote-unquote leader / not leader of Judgment Day, that Penta was coming back. Or that JD was coming back. Weird. So I can't wait for them to all break up, because that's going to be fun. Then we got, like, Evolution 2.0 kind of happening here. So, like, Seth won the main event of night 1 with the assist from Paul Heyman, the wise man, the advocate, whatever you want to call him. And he betrayed not only CM Punk, but he also betrayed the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Low blows to both. And he was, like, very aggressive with the one on Roman. It's like, bro, it's fine. Just one low blow is fine. So they walk out together, Monday Night Raw, and CM Punk comes out. They start brawling. Seth disposes of him. Roman Reigns comes out. They start brawling. A man in a hoodie comes out and takes out Roman. Lo and behold, dogs are barking for fucking Braun Breaker, aligning himself with Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. Like, what timeline are we in? This is incredible. Now, obviously, the speculation is another man will be... Like, I assumed Seth was the third man with the Dwayne stuff, and now, obviously, I don't even care about that thing. I care about this. This is basically Evolution reborn. You have Paul Heyman, kind of in, like, the Ric Flair-ish, I guess, spot. He's the mentor, right? You have Seth Rollins as the Triple H. He's the architect. He's the brains behind the operation. Triple H is the one who got Evolution together. Then you have Braun Breaker. That's the Batista. That's the muscle. And now you need a Randy. You need a Randy. Now, a lot of names have been thrown out there. I've been seeing a lot of Austin Theory. I've been seeing a lot of Nathan Frazier. Someone said Buddy Murphy. If his contract was up in AEW, I'd say yes, but I'm pretty sure he's still over there, to my knowledge. The possibilities are fucking endless. It could be a tag team. It could be a woman's. Could be Becky, heel Becky and heel Seth together. Again, possibilities are fucking endless, and I'm very excited about this. Very, very excited. As you all should be too. Now, we also had another return on NXT. And new NXT Heritage Cup champion, Noam Dar. Hello. He came back after injury, winning the Heritage Cup back off of Lexis King. Well done, Noam Dar. Now, these last few things are just not specifically things that happen at WrestleMania, just information. Survivor Series, November 29th, will take place in San Diego at Petco Park. So we're getting a War Games in a baseball field. I don't know how that's going to work, necessarily. You're going to have a lot of time in between both War Games matches to take down the cage, unless you have you're going to put like a stage thing and you can just put it up there. I don't know how they're going to do it. I'm very intrigued, though. When's the last time we got any type of pay-per-view or thing in a baseball field? Because I actually don't know, and I'm very excited, so somebody please tell me. We also got NXT Battleground taking place May 25th in Tampa. May 25th, you all say? That date sounds familiar. You would be correct. That is the same day and time as AEW Double or Nothing. And of course, the fans are mad. Because why not? It's tribalism at its finest. They get mad when things are at the same time. Like, it's fine. It's gonna be okay. You don't have to watch either one. You can quite literally watch both at the same time. You can watch one and then the other. No one is stopping you. But saying, oh, of course, we did this after AEW. Shut up. Stop fighting with each other. And then you got all this thing with the roast happening, which that was the dumbest idea they've ever done, and that should have never been a thing. And of course, audio is going to get leaked because it's WWE fans, it's wrestling fans. Like, they're going to leak everything. Like, that's what they want to do. So now it's a whole thing that you shouldn't have done in the first fucking place, boys and girls. Okay? You're all dumb. Regardless, I haven't listened to a single fucking thing about it. I was not going to go to it and pay money to sit there and listen to a roast. That's not my thing. So no, thank you. I spent Sunday night winning $100 on a slot machine, I think. I think that was Sunday. So I was having a great time. Another big thing. This might be one of the biggest things that came out of the weekend is WWE/TKO buys AAA. Like, again, what timeline are we living in where you have arguably one of the best lucha libre companies? Some might say CMLL. I'm just saying one of. Both are very good from what I understand. I don't watch much of either. But you have this company now under your belt, and we are getting a Worlds Collide with AAA and WWE. And they also have the NXT logo on there, which makes the most sense. Possibly a TNA at that point. Like, who knows? We'd be seeing a bunch of shit. So that, I'm going to purchase the ShElite showcase. No, you're not. I am the owner. It's my domain. You're not going to purchase it. I already podcast with you. You're not purchasing my stuff, Matt. Please don't. So not only are we getting Worlds Collide, we are also getting Money in the Bank the same day, in the same city, different arenas. June 7th is when that is taking place, and that's going to be in LA. I'm sorry, let me put it up there. There we go. That's where that's taking place. One of them's in the Intuit Dome. I don't understand any of that. That's going to be a very long day for everybody. I'm excited. I like a good Worlds Collide. It's been a while since we've had one of those. Savannah and I suggested one of those a few weeks ago, so I'm not saying I put that in the ether, but I think we put that into the ether. Whew. I think that's all of the news and rumors. I don't know. I didn't have my notebook with me when I was gone, so like I had to do all of this yesterday. Try to remember everything. I think I remembered everything. I don't know. If not, oh well. Let's get into today in women's wrestling history. Raw 2023. 2 years ago, we had the team of Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, and Raquel Rodriguez defeating Damage Control, which consisted of Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. I'm renaming it Smacking Her Off Feminine. That's crazy. That's insane. But since there is no Savannah, I guess I will do my wrestlers of the week here. I'll start with my tag team. As much as I don't want to give it to them, they did have 3 matches 3 days in a row. So I think I got to give it to Liv and Raquel. They wrestled at WrestleMania, wrestled on Monday, and again wrestled on Tuesday. Let's put in the work. And I hate the character of Liv Morgan, but I will never disagree with anyone saying that she's really good in the ring. She's definitely improved. The Oblivion, if she hits it right, is very cool. And then Raquel's just Raquel, you know. So I'll give it to Liv and Raquel. My famales, I have 3. First, Stephanie Vaquer successfully defended her NXT Women's title in a fatal 4-way at NXT Stand Deliver against Julia, Jordan Grace, and hey, Miss Walker. I did almost forget who was all in the match. It's been a long week. So she successfully defends her title in that match. Does something to her thumb in the match. I can't remember what they said on NXT. And then proceeds to come out on Monday Night Raw and have a phenomenal match with Io Sky before Julia and Roxanne break it up, and then Rhea comes out and is like, I'm the only one who can beat up Io type shit. Also, Rhea, you can beat me up if you really want to. That's fine. I'll take one for the team. It's fine. Next, Io Sky, of course, successfully defended her. Which title is that? That's the Women's World. That's the Women's World title. On Monday Night Raw, defeating Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley in a fantastic triple threat match. Arguably, to some, the best match of the week. And weekend, yes. And the best match on the Mania card. A lot of people saying it should have main evented. I can see a lot of different reasons why it should have. But that's fine. That's okay. And then, like I said, Io comes out and is just so adorable. She's so happy that, like, she's still champion. And she was, like, jumping around all smiley and giddy. And then Stephanie came out, and then they had a fantastic match, like I said. Cut to all the things I just said about Stephanie and Io's match. So, big shout out to Io Sky. And then, Sol Ruka, new NXT Women's North American Champion, she finally hit a soul snatcher off the top of the ladder. Guys, that's what I wanted. It's like she listened. Because she didn't at the last ladder match that she was in. She did it from like one of the rungs. I'm like, that's not what I wanted. I wanted it from the tippy top. I said, fuck it, do it off the top of the Luxor for all I care. Like, do it high up. And she did. She did it off the top of the ladder. Like I said earlier, her and Zarya had like a nice moment, but no one's breaking up. Zaruka is their tag team name, and I love that for them. Granted, I saw Zarya eyeing her title, and one day they will fight for the title, and I will be sad when they'll break up. But for now, I'm happy. That's all that matters. And then my men. I have 3 again. He won 17. He is my GOAT. It was his birthday yesterday as I record this, April 23rd. Shout out to new undisputed WWE champion, John Cena. I'm also kind of weirded out about how the match ended, and it seemed like it was quick. And Travis Scott again was there for reasons unbeknownst to us. But like, John did it. And he had a little smile on his face when he won. And I know deep down, even though he's playing off this heel gimmick, I know he's happy. He's so happy. And he retired this year, and then again I get sad. But that's okay. Next, I mentioned him earlier, won the Triple Threat Mania main event night 1 with Paul Heyman. I mean, that match went cuckoo bananas. They were throwing everything at each other. Seth is such a good manipulator. He really, had Roman going through an existential crisis midway during the match because he was like, come do this fucking shield powerbomb with me. And Roman proceeded to have an existential crisis about it. And then Roman Thanos'd it and said, fine, I'll do it myself. Put both of them through tables, each through their own. Him and Seth and Punk. And then Seth has always been 8 steps ahead. Gets Paul Heyman to hand him the chair. He hits it with Roman. Shocker. Because why Roman keeps turning his back on people? Literally, I don't understand. And then everything that happened on Monday. That's also not including his fantastic promo he had on SmackDown before Mania. Just talking about everything he's been through and how he's been overlooked and everything. I'm like, bro, talk your shit. Come on, Seth. Let's go. And now we have Evolution 2.0, and I'm very excited. And I'm so intrigued to see where this goes. I'm so excited. And then last, but certainly not least, the ruler and still NXT champion, Obafemi. Obafemi is really good in triple threat matches. I don't know what it is. Last year it was him, Dijak and Josh Briggs, and that match went cuckoo bananas. I'm telling you, like, Obafemi is so good at playing off of his opponents, and Trick and Javon, watching Javon wrestle live is crazy. Like, he really is bouncy. Like, that kid got airtime. It was insane. And then Trick is fucking Trick Williams, and I love Trick. And Trick is crashing out hard. Like, whew, very hard. So, like, I get it, Trick. Like, you want your title back, but, like, obviously, things aren't working in your favor for you to get him back, babe. So, I don't know what we do here. Well, then Joe Henry fucking showed up, and Oba said, oh, you know what happened when Moose tried to do it? Muth. Like, yeah, Joe Henry, get the fuck out of here. No. Stay away from Oba. Please. Please. That's all I ask. Okay. I think I got everything else done with. Now, the question of the week. And this one, I'm going to need audience participation after the fact, of course. Oh, this Pepsi's so warm. Ew. So, whilst in Vegas, I realized that I should be doing so much more for this channel, for the brand, for me specifically. And I would like to. So again, I'm trying to edit the vlog differently. I'm trying to get other videos set up, blah, blah, blah. And again, I'm also trying to make things not 100% wrestling related, i.e. with my true crime things, you know? So one of the things I have been a little lackluster on recently is my interviews, my inside the mind of videos. And I'd really like to bring those back. However, I am running into a pickle where I don't necessarily know who I want to interview. So I will leave it to the people. You can comment on this video. You can put it in the chat. I will have a thing on Twitter. I will put something on the Instagram, which the Instagram is at ShElite Showcase, all one word, in case anybody was wondering. I would like to know who you all would like me to interview. It can be indie pro wrestlers. I'm going to say no one on a main company, so like no WWE, no AEW, no TNA, because I don't think that would happen, and I don't necessarily have the funds to make that happen, especially if they want like a big payday. So I'm going to say indie wrestlers, other wrestling content creators, other podcasters. Again, doesn't have to be all wrestling. If you want it to be wrestling, sure, let me know. And if you want a list of all the people I have interviewed prior to, you can go to the YouTube. There is an entire playlist of all of the episodes I have done, all of the interviews that have taken place. And I think at one point I do want to do an interview with me again, except this time I won't be drunk and make stupid comments that my friends still bother me about to this day. So let me know who you want me to interview. I'm down. Obviously, I will have to like reach out to them, all of those things. I did reach out to someone earlier today. I have not heard a response back, but that's okay. It's only been like, it hasn't even been 24 hours. I'm trying to get okay with the idea of rejection, if that makes sense. Like, I'm putting it out there into the ether. I'm trying. And if nothing happens, I'm learning that that is okay. And it's not on me. It's called growing. We're doing a lot of that. Maybe it's because I'm in my flu game, as Jalen put it on Twitter. Also, this is not the first time I have podcasted sick. I podcasted this with COVID multiple times when I had it back in 2021. So, if there's anybody you would like me to interview, please, oh, please let me know who, any ats, any channels. Let me know. this is where, again, I leave it to the people. Because I know a good bit of the listeners. They're my friends. And I want input from other people as well. So let me know. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to end this because my chest hurts. I really need to cough, and I haven't. And I've tried so hard not to sniffle on this podcast, and it's been increasingly difficult. Ooh, so I'm going to go and then rest, and then do Smack in a Row on Saturday, and then getting off on Sunday. The grind don't stop. Plus, I gotta get this vlog up. I'm gonna try and write something too. Your girl's a busy beaver, busy bee, busy. What's another name? A busy bunny. I don't know other animals. All right, I'm ranting. All right, I'm rambling, not ranting. I need to go to bed. Okay. And again, I'm keeping this all in because fucking why not? Thank you guys again so much for watching and listening. I truly do appreciate it, including the delusions right now. Next week we will be back. Hopefully Savannah will be here. Same time, same place. But I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, bye-bye.